It's fine. This is fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, once more, it's time for some action, a Valorant action this time. And it's a bit of an entertaining one this time, as it's kind of a LAN event. It's in the Vegas arena, it's a huge arena, as we all know, but it's kind of a bachelor's gift, which is pretty nice to have. I will be honest, if I had a chance to pick my gift for bachelors, I'm picking this, that is for sure. But it's time to get some action underway here, and ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, it's nothing short of spectacular, genuinely, and we should be getting ourselves started here. It will be POVs, so it will be a bit different here, so we will be getting our players' live reactions as well to it, and hopefully, we're going to be able to get them some clips here. But here we go then, round one underway, Ascent, the first map of the lot. Sphinx gonna look to open us up here with a simple lurk. They spot out the Cypher early, and he does trigger the trip, but is he able to get much more from it? Not quite. They don't remove the trip though, could be a problem. Can they find the Cypher though? They do. So, truly, not much of a problem. There is a response immediately there from Power. And now we have a 4-on-4 scenario. Are they able to get their advantage? Yes, they are. Earthquake able to get one on the start. And now they are trying to converge on the site. 3-on-3, retake in tow.
52 on Whaley. Okay. Let me know, do you have dart?
Necessary to say how they bring this one forwards.
I think one might be hell.
Gonna be a simple retake, but it seems like it's all around. There's one from Schism. He's able to get two even. Not the third, but still his team comes up clutch. And that is a retake clean for the boys.
Chris, did you go up heaven?
Oh no, I stopped.
Good moments, great starts, and even better finishes coming through on the retake. He seemed very ropey, especially considering that the Cypher got taken down immediately. Babyol had nothing to kind of work with, and those trips just became useless as soon as the Cypher went down. But regardless, they were able to converge on them, and thanks to the Sova Dart, they are simply able to still activate those sort of see-through areas, and maybe even get some of those spams through the smokes and the cages as well. Here we go then. Round two to follow up.
Do you know where Jerry
How much can we get? That is the true question.
Here's three.
And starting us off here.
I'm gonna dash in.
Simple dart. Great lineup coming through here. And if they are able to land it, they could be looking like a simple side. They already see the few initial scenarios coming through. Babyol takes one down, and that's the response immediately coming in from the defenders. The shock dart's gonna come through, but I'm not sure if they're gonna hit. Oh, they will! Power goes down! And that is one back. Albeit, it is a force buy coming through from the defender side. They shouldn't have a chance here, but the attackers still doing a decent amount of damage here to the defensive side. Let's see if they are able to kind of bring themselves
but they could re-hit as well.
Potentially
I got B.
get an advantage here in the late stage of the game. It is only a 2-on-4, but the good thing about this is there is still plenty of areas where you can exploit the lurk, which means there are gaps in the defensive side of things.
I think they're all caught up.
If they're gonna look to push onwards and maybe even find themselves an entry into a site, it's only Cypher.
Did that get anyone?
Looking at, but speaking of, it's a Cypher, so it might just be enough. Dark cover gonna go down here. Heaven already blocked off, jumping into the side. There's another. The quick draw, McDraw. He's able to get two. Enables a chance on site, but with that shock dart lineup, is it gonna be it? Too swiftly to the face of quick draw McGraw, and that one will be all going to the D. 2-0, simple conversion. It was a little bit ropey at the end. Quick draw could have gone himself, maybe a few extra. But regardless, 2 was plenty, considering that he only had a classic to work with.
Yeah, I'm done.
Trying to come this way.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go D.
Round 3 in store. Full buy ensues here for the attacking side. The defenders do still have to play that bonus round, and they are playing it quite well. We've just spotted the economy coming out, but without Judge playing so close, so it's gonna be a curious one to see how they play around it. They do spot out the Cypher. Can they spam him? They're not spamming him. They run into the trip. They get tagged as well, but they survive. Brody with a beautiful shot on his counterpart. In the meantime, Babyol retrades onto Sphinx, and now it's a 4-on-4. Can they look to find an entry at the site? A site seems to be the one for the taking here. And it's a great rotation coming from them.
Yep, short A.
How much can they make it happen here? Tree already taken care of here. The defensive side in tow. Gate has been closed, but reopened immediately. And there will be McGraw to get one back onto power. The advantage now in the favors of the post-plant scenario for the attackers. 1, 2, 3, all go down!
Let's go,
And what a clean round coming through. You can see on the players' faces that they are ecstatic to get this one over the line.
Alright,
And now, a very solid round coming through from the attackers. The question is, how did the defenders respond? They do have a buy in line with potentially a few Vandals, a few Spectres I'm seeing on the board, so the bonus round wasn't really played to perfection, but regardless, 3 Vandals are plenty enough to deal the damage. That's for sure. Once more, it's going to be a little bit of a contact play here, I believe, towards B site. And with that sort of recon coming through, looking to land it. Are they going to spill out anything? That's the question. Not quite. Good positioning coming through. Waylay dives in. Schism good for 1. Traded out by Sphinx immediately. And with that dart still being in possession of the attacker side, it seems like the defense is converging. They're trying to find the answers. Oh, but they can't quite respond. And now they're waiting for the final 2 to come in. 2 on 2. They will get the post-plant scenario. Can they find the Sage Rest? Yes, they can. And power as well. Finds the final touch. That is the defender side team getting up to 3. And back to winning ways they go.
I killed him, alley.
They played the retake very well. Communication on point. And now, you're kind of left with a little bit of room to work with here in terms of their economy. But on the other side, the attack is truly struggling to see what they can put together. They are able to get some Vandals though, but I'm pretty sure I've seen someone on 1.5k in terms of economy. We'll see the credits hopefully soon. Maybe not, maybe so. Regardless though, if they're happy to play this one out with guns, this will be a heavy round. And yeah, it was Sphinx that was kind of low, 2.6k for him only. So let's see it. Let's see how it runs. An early dart to check out mid, scoping out the initial area. And it seems to be free to take. Sphinx able to kind of explore here. And taking down that recon ball. He does get spotted out though, that's the main issue. Waylay will need to look to retreat here. And as we do transition towards retreat, it's going to be a very worrisome way to play this one out.
Okay.
Alert towards mid.
Keep flanking.
Will they look to find the opener? That's the question.
Going at mid.
The D is simply just happy to wait here for the time being.
Oh, no one's mid.
Yeah, the mid market already taken. The entry is looking clean. It was a simple response coming through from Brody. And a 1-for-1 with a site taken completely. Not sure if they know that. It seems like they are acting like they do. A post-plant scenario. And with that lurk towards mid, it's going to be a good one. Tim able to get 1 and stop that ultimate from coming in. Huge from him. And that trade very much worth it. But the Neural Theft will look to exploit those locations. They're playing together. And very much aware to him his position here is Stradamus. Able to get 1 for the good. Power doubles up with him. A 1v2. Can he look to clutch it up? That is the question. Not quite. Stradamus with the retake. And it will be the defenders to keep on punching through their digits up towards 4. A great way to bring yourself into that one. Has to be said. Curious whether these players have had these retake situations kind of practiced, kind of rehearsed. I'm not sure if you do much preparation for an event like this, but regardless, it looked clean. It looks like decent Valorant knowledge in general. And so far, the defender side really happy to work with this. They have a few extra ultimates. Bladestorm, the most kind of crucial one for the defender side, but look at the attackers. 4 in tow. Bladestorm already activated on the jet, and they're going to be looking to kind of exploit that sort of long-range duel potential, especially considering the fact that, you know, they're lacking the weaponry right now. They have just lost another gun round, so it's going to have to be an explosive entry into tree here. We do have a position coming through from the jet on the other side. Gurkha goes down, power to tank full. Oh, Gurb gets both! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's a cleanup. And that is a complete flawless swipe for the defenders. Fantastic few shots coming through as well. And Gerstradamus was able to kind of get 2 for his own. I mean, the baby old Cypher was just simply too hard to push through with the lower weaponry, lesser weaponry. I'm surprised the Blade Storm got used in that sense, but regardless, they were able to kind of, I guess, you know, do some damage. Not quite. The economy is still thriving. 5-1 here. And another breaking point here for the attackers. If they lose out this one, they might be looking to lose out the next one as well, considering that their economy is looking a little bit bleak here. Recon Bolt already goes down. Shows presence towards A main. No response yet. Paranoia goes through here, looking for the double up. It's a beautiful play coming through. A response from Tim for 2 as well. With the revive, brings his team up back to a 5v3.
Wait, don't over-rotate.
They are rotating towards market here. It's gonna be a huge task for Schism. Able to get 1 quick response from Quicktromic Raw. And now they're looking to take B-side as their own, their new home. Now beckons. Backside TP coming through. He could look to stop this if he can get the kills. Gerstradamus gets only 1. Spike down in their scenario. Ultimate used. Avoided. No spray. And the Bear Gurf gets the win on that one. Quake able to lure out the headshot on the duel.
Don, can you buy me off? I can buy you.
Here we go. A little bit of a stronger defensive sided hold. An operator in the hands of Power. With the Blade Storm ready means he will have a resolution for those close encounters. Hoping he goes for a little bit of a shorty as well, just to make sure, in case he's trying to play close to smokes or to walls, which would look to get pushed. Oh, here we go. A scout out early here to just check out B main, see if there's any presence from the opposition, and there will be a simple one spot out. Wow, what a shot from McGraw. Already takes down the opposing controller, but with the controllers off the board now, simple response from Power
Which part of mid?
to get these off the board, which does mean that no controllers, more chaos. Here we go then, great shot coming in, and Sphinx goes down immediately. The D simply able to capitalize. Power again with those locations. The operator truly in the correct hands. And let's see, can they peek into him? Not quite. Earthquake goes down as well. And another chance. 1v4, not much he can do. Tim able to produce for the previous round in terms of that 5v3, but not this time. It's a little bit too much for him as well. Spotted out by the drone and converted by Baby Oil. Coming through with the wall bang headshot.
That's my Cypher.
I feel something.
Can we do it? Tim, can you do a hero vandal?
They're looking towards potential hero buy here.
Everyone else safe?
From Tim.
Your game is out entirely, dude.
They might look to potentially play together here, because if they play just behind Tim, you know, you get the kill, you're able to kind of go into that post-round transaction. If Tim dies, you take over the Vandal and you follow the next guy in. Kind of like follow the leader. Let's see how many of these duels can they really
Can you get a smoke?
try to get. Good spam coming through from Gerstradamus. And now, we can dive into the back of this site here. The Quake opposition was looking to exploit mid here. Great entry into side. Brody, good for 1.
Get out of my way.
Maybe a few more as well. Great luck coming through. Bladestorm activated, but with the flank from Girthquake, immediately shuts it down. And now Schism playing this one to perfection. Oh, the trigger discipline is just fabulous. Gonna go into the defuse as well. Stinger comes into play, but with the defuse already halved, I believe. It's the operator that needs to make it happen, and it does. Girthquake with a beautiful flick to the head of Schism. The attack is now showing some light in these post-plant scenarios, and ever since the operator transgression, they were able to kind of cement these duels and even get them in their favor. Regardless of the fact that you have the Vandals on the defensive side, which can operate on those short distances. If you can find that shot, it doesn't matter how short the distance is, truly so.
Watch out for the flash, he's gonna flash. Yeah, watch Sky flash.
Let's have a look here. It's gonna be a simple hold coming through here. Simple check on the darts to kind of clear out B main. Schism gonna look to go in deep, maybe even blinding light to be used. The duel, not gonna find the winner yet. No re-aggression either. And Sky will look to retreat. Great position from Power
Down A.
to kind of keep this angle, get one trade, and maybe even a few more as well. Hopefully they look to kind of find a response here, otherwise the attackers are in deep trouble here.
Wait, I'm going around the wall. Oh, we're not smoke.
Let's see how much they can get. A simple lurk from Earthquake. Gets thanked out. He needs to get out immediately, but gets taken down. Punished by the Gurf counterpart in Stradamus. And now they're looking to kind of lurk towards B side, but regardless, the man disadvantage might be too big. Brody takes one back though. The fight towards B cubby. Oh, that one doesn't go this way. Tim goes down. They really needed that one to equalize, and now a retake, a 4v2. Scout gonna go in first. Seekers available as well for Schism.
Blinding sight.
Yeah, ulting.
Paranoia down to kind of pressure onto the side, looking to chase down the Seekers, and they spotted them early. They spotted one on side, one on backside, and it's both for Gerstradamus. A 4K for him on the day.
4K.
And he is having an incredible day of performance so far.
Fuck you, Chance, dude. Fucking op crutching, dude.
Don't even stop that shit.
Fabulous retake for the defensive side. And the attackers kind of needing to balance out their economy here. 2 players on below average buy, 2 players a little bit over. I'm wondering what they're going to pull together, and it seems like a buy should be possible. Potentially like an extra Vandal. Buying 2 and a potential shield will be 6,800, but if you can drop down to maybe lights, you could have a full buy here. Very simply available
But yeah,
for your squad.
At least give me the smoke here and here. Chris, come with me, market. Come with me, market.
Let's see it then. Early dart coming through. No, he's going to look to just put that one away and conceal it. Earthquake looks to get onto it. Could he get the spray down? Not quite. Yes, he can. Earthquake gets the better of Power. He was the one that went down, but not quite. Tim able to kind of lurk towards a main here, but with Earthquake making so much trouble here, response gonna be necessary here coming through, but they're simply unable to line up the shots. A response found. And only one player to stop them. Gerstradamus needs to make it happen for the defensive side. Where is he though? This is the good question to kind of figure out. Tim seems to have an idea towards mid. And with the dark cover coming down, he's going to be forced to go Tim's way. But they spot out the Paranoia. It's close. Oh, it's Gerstradamus with the TP. He's in the smoke. He doesn't get the better of Metro. And right now, the Panda comes in clutch for those close range scenarios. Dark cover couldn't have helped him.
Use everything you have.
And now they're looking for a 5th here. The attackers truly pushing up the numbers. And they are looking to kind of get as many numbers as possible. Especially considering the fact that they have started off this half not as the way they meant to be. It was 3-1, 4-1 even.
Can you also
a certain scenario.
Yeah. But I want you to clear
and now they are going to look to potentially get themselves clued into the scenario on how to play this one. That's a great ultimate coming through as well. The hunt is on, but the response is there. The better hunter wins. And Brody able to get the better of the D. Both ultimates now used, and an explosive entry onto site should be the reply. Let's see what they have. They're thinking there's a multiple scenario in the smoke. They find the dark cover agent in Gerstradamus. A response from Sphinx though.
Watch Evan, it's just watch Evan.
And a 5v2 scenario ensues. Bladestorm enabled here. 4 HP though. Not looking like a good duel here for him. But regardless, spray down from Earthquake is good. And now 5-on-1. Surely it's impossible. Heaven being the first area. Oh, to check, but Power. Best they can do is get one for the road. And here we go, a 5-7 half. A great one for the attackers. And maybe even a good response if they are able to get themselves solidified on the defender side.
Yeah, that was it.
I have to agree with Brody here. The Silver Diff did come in clutch here in the final round. Let's see how they do on the defensive side of things here as they swap sides.
Are we going ending up?
And now
Let's just take mid first and then we'll see.
the initial team for context, we'll call him green team and
get one
red
person
team
up here.
because nah, that wouldn't work. Just thinking about it, because that's just relatable to defensive and attacking side. So maybe in the future ones will look to give these teams names, and hopefully look to maybe get them a chance.
One's mid.
Lurking towards.
Is he
mid.
still tiles?
Thinking about tiles, look at that flank coming through as well. It's McGraw getting the better of 2 duels before going down. Schism able to get the trade, but at what cost? 2 of your teammates are down. Watching from the spectating booth. And you might get yourself that post-plant scenario, but the issue is you don't have the spike. Lost in mid.
Watch it up here, up here.
And now they are looking to kind of retake into mid. They're going to need to find a few mistakes if they can.
One's mid.
Cypher gets spotted out.
Hold on, no.
I believe that's Baby Oil
What's here?
trying to get the fight in his favor. A lurk coming in through here. Brody able to take him down as well. A 1-for-1, but a 1v3, a very, very hard scenario for Schism. He's on for the ace, he needs it. If he's able to get, this could be generational. Schism, one more to find. It could be the pistol ace clutch for him.
30 seconds left.
One shot needed, and Brody lands it. Heartbreak for Schism, denies him the pistol ace. And that one goes into the favor of the defenders this time. Good clutch up from Brody.
We eco here, right? Yeah.
They were able to kind of
dart.
bring forward the hype. Schism, truly
I think he's okay.
a moment away, a single bullet away even
Alright.
from that
Actually,
pistol ace.
They all have guns.
So close, but no cigar.
Tree.
And let's see. I must say, Girthquake gonna have a lot of work to do here. Paranoia comes in as a response. He's in the dark cover, so he won't be able to do much from it. Exploding onto site here as well. Slow down. Great slow coming through as well. McGraw able to play off of it. Doubles up with Girthquake. And now they have cemented themselves as a bulwark on site. B is a no entry zone.
Oh, fuck. My chair.
Oh, getting a little bit zesty there from Girthquake. Interesting. But we love it. We love to see the drama. This is something we were missing truly in the Valorant scene in general. And we do kind of miss some of those, you know, I don't want to say toxic, but those healthy rivalries where teams are truly building up this sort of storylines where it's not just a simple team v team, but there's truly pride at stake in that one and even emotions. A good spam out to kind of find anything that's happening, but they do have 2 defenders here. Omen and Waylay happy to hold on there. So McGraw and Girthquake gonna have a lot of trouble here, holding off the 5 stack. Pushing towards them.
They had anyone.
Speaking of, the cavalry has arrived.
And
Regardless, a great spray down from coming in from Girth Stradamus. Taking down the controller. He should look to play a little bit further back just to secure those dark covers. Girthquake gets a response on the other side of the map though. Schism goes down. And now, with that response, he's going to look to dive into it. Tim, not expecting that chance to be filled with 2 rewards. And this time he doesn't get any right now. That shock dart gonna somehow make him survive, but Brody responds. And Sova for Sova. Brody has been getting the better of the D so far. And 1v1, a big round to win. And dare I say, an even bigger one to lose.
I got the spike.
It's a game of cat and mouse. Seems like the destiny is towards mid here. The steps heard, and he is ready for it. Brody takes down Power. And they salvage it. A very close affair. It should have been a simple round, considering one team was on the bonus, one team was on the full buy.
You guys want to buy?
But we're gonna have to see how this one unfolds, as it's getting a bit closer than anticipated. Start off very simply for the attacker side currently. Girthquake was having a wonderful time kind of pushing this one onwards. And now Brody joining him on top of the score lines alongside McGraw.
No, it's fine.
They're going to be looking to kind of Push this one towards A main. Let's see how much they're able to get for it.
1A main.
They're
It's
able
not
to
split, it's not
guarantee
split.
1A main. The wall will look to close off the
Wait
access
until everyone
towards
gets here. Wait until everyone
catwalk.
gets here. No.
I'll smoke
How much can they
Alright,
get? That is the
yeah.
question.
And can you
That
flash
wall
out?
is still on a time limit, regardless of the fact if you're going to break it down or not. But here we go. Explosive start. Jet onto the side here. Response quick, swift, and the punishment is there. The only good one to get a response is the D here. And now they're looking to kind of hold themselves
One left. one right,
accountable
one
for
wide.
this sort of
Yeah,
scenario.
Don is wine.
Recon Bolt goes through as well.
Fight Don, fight
They
Don.
spot
Oh, no,
one.
Just
They
wait,
want
we
to
got-
punish
we
him
got-
immediately, but they're not expecting
don't-
Baby Oil to be on the other side. And if they over-aggress here, there could be an equal scenario. There's one. Hunter's Fury active, but Baby Oil goes down. Paranoia gonna go through as well, and now they're gonna look to punish the final player. They won't be able to get him. He's on for the ace clutch. Can he look to convert it? They have him on tabs. He has the Hunter's Fury. Choosing not to use it. Baits out the first shot. Can't get the fight against him. That long-range Phantom truly able to thrive on those spray duels. And they look to simplify it. It could have gone dicey there.
I think we can out aim them.
We
if
can.
The
just,
D
like,
truly
press it
had
once.
some chances to kind of make it work. But necessarily missing the sort of confidence to pull out the Hunter's Fury, knowing that he could get pushed any single time. At any single point. Let's see how much they can kind of...
Charles, go B, go B. Get ready to blind for Andrew.
deliver for their team. Just listening in on the comms here, ladies and gentlemen, so it seems like they're going to simply look to push out at B main here. Oh, let's see if he can land a shot. Yes, he can! Punishes the jump B. Earthquake. That is disgusting. Omen, gonna look to get on top of this wall here. Simple spray down to Girthquake. And the better Girth wins out. Response from Baby Oil. Tim is able to get one on the lurk anyway, though. By pushing the smoke. Oh, needs to play around that wall. And 3-on-3 usually favors the attacker's side, but where do they take the spike? They don't have an entry towards any of the sides. And Sphinx, not sure how much he wants to fight this one.
Smoking cross, Chris.
I think they're
They're
going
coming, they're coming in.
Giving bomb, dude.
Oh, they hear it.
Give-
Catwalk next to be hit.
Remember
Hunter's
Tom
Fury
Brown?
is available. They have information that Jet was in Cubby.
Yeah, still mid.
How do they play around it? They can look to snuff it out with potential shock darts. Oh, they will look to fake it. Oh, it's a marvelous play. The call is looking fantastic. Navati. They get spotted out. The rotation is going to look good though. They're going to be able to secure the bear of the site.
Go through main. Go through B main.
And now they're trying to get towards main. Can they look to maybe get themselves a post-plan scenario? Looking to cross. Not going to happen. Brody going to deny one. And the Hunter's Fury comes out looking to convert it. There's the response. And guess what? Once more, it's a Sova v Sova battle. But this time, the D comes out on top.
2v2, you
A
guys
2-on-2. The information dart goes down immediately. The shock dart not going to find much of a response. A great reaction from McGraw. And that's why he's called a quick draw. Can they look to get the backside play? Yes, they can. Sphinx diving onto the backside for the double digits. And he's able to find the headshot when it's most necessary for his team.
Counter ulted.
Win. Show me where to
That was a good, still a good execute.
A. Guys, three going A, 4 going A. Charles, go B. Because you can TP A if they come.
Okay.
I'm gonna all A main if they're here.
Here we go
Okay,
then.
you guys swing, all three of you swing.
Love the gloves here coming out
You see me? You
from
see where I am?
McGraw.
It's because we're getting
Especially the reactions coming through. That's why he's called the quick draw.
But yeah, no,
Each.
Okay. Yeah.
I
oh, we're all rushing.
And now,
Yeah, no. If I hear them, I'll
the
do them.
ninjas
dart too.
are going to look to maybe put a bit of an offensive
There's one
play
over.
here. Looks like they're going to look to be a proactive squad here, but to their disappointment, they're not going to find anyone towards A main. And there's that dog. Scouts had the majority of mid. Information found from Girthquake.
Do we want to exec this?
Relayed
We're in
to the
VCT.
team.
Yeah, can you smoke CT?
Looking to execute here. Right behind the recon. Cage goes down as well. The spam doesn't get the better of anyone so far. And there's going to be a simple retreat coming through here.
We play retake. Play retake. With my ult.
They're having to play retake. Yeah, wait, they're going to catch up Gerstradamus. What was he doing? He ulted right behind McGraw. And he was expecting to win that duel. Remember, you got to pull out that gun in time.
Let me get in position. Ready?
They have the discombobulation ready in time. Earthquake, happy to activate it immediately. Looking to light him up. Spots out one. Entry is clinical from him. And Earthquake able to get everybody on site. Simple conversion. Flawless round coming through. An 11-7 scoreline for the taking.
They will scurry, and then they will stop.
An incredible scoreline to kind of boast about, especially considering the fact that you kind of started on a bit of a slower start, has to be said. You definitely had a slower start for the time being. The defenders were able to kind of lock down the first half. Well, the first half of the first half, if that can be said. It was 5-1 scoreline, 4-1 scoreline, I'm not certain, but still. To come back from it, incredible mentality coming through here.
Smoking mid.
Found them.
Here we go. A simple information play here, and the blinding light going to come through. Will they catch out the Sage on the wall? Not quite. Won't be giving the info. And now they spot the wall, but did they expect the Sage on top of it?
No, that's
him.
That's a fake. Non-fake play.
Ready to potentially get an extra few kills to his scoreboard. A simple contact play comes up from the attackers. They're looking for answers. It's a bit of a lower buy, has to be said. So we don't expect much here. There should be a meat grinder. Blade Storm activated. Oh, Earthquake is going for it. He's happy to challenge this, and he's happy to win out the fight. The ego from this man is enormous, and the shot from Gerstradamus is lovely as well, has to be said. Tim, able to respond. Schism goes down immediately. The D, looking to get those shock darts down. Landed, but he can't get anything. Sphinx and Brody double up and lock down the site. 12, almost on the board for them.
He beat though, right?
They know about the information
No.
towards Cat.
That was Andrew. I mean, Charles.
Dart not going to give you much information, but they have Spike in control. This round looking simple. Done and dusted. Surely no duel to be won here. Gerstradamus able to come out on top here. Maybe gets a second one as well. Needs an 8th clutch, but with the time ticking down, all the defenders need to do is run away.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds, not going to be much to ask for.
Nice!
And Tim able to get the closer.
Go, boys.
The Slay boys
Match point.
able to get themselves simply onto 12.
Dude, I think we try to hijack a side, right? Like,
Which one?
what's this fast B?
Let's go.
Attacking side, truly.
Oh, walk up.
Looking for a
They're not getting
response.
info there, so I think we walk up and go.
But they can't quite find it, that's the issue. So many rounds unanswered. I believe it's been 8 in a row, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even 7 coming through. They ended the half 7-5 in the lead. Now it's 12-7. Worrying. But regardless, the storyline writes itself here. It could end all here. Paranoia goes down to slow down the push. The dark cover is available. The information dart going to go down just to kind of catch out any sort of strays through the smoke. But they are going to play this one safe. They're going to play it clean. And Power baits out the first shot from Earthquake. Can Earthquake get out though? Gets the slow, but the response from the other Girth is even better. Gerstradamus able to get the better of Earthquake in a 1-for-1 trade. Gets on the board as Brody gets his. Neural theft goes down. Information now very much known here for the opposing side.
They might know you're trying to
Alert this. Alright.
They're looking for them. Do they expect them? Tim in a good position. Wins out the duel as well. Baby Oil goes down, but Power quick to respond and give them a chance with Gerstradamus joining the captain's helm. And that's a third. Brody goes down. Sphinx, a simple response on the lurk. But can he get both?
30 seconds left.
An insane chance here. Positions are kind of isolated. The D not playing together with Gerstradamus at this scenario. Finally, they're going to look to link up with a crossfire. But there are scenarios where he can play this one solo. Let's see it, though. Dart. Gonna get caught, blocked out, but still scanned through. And that's a great shot coming through.
Good shit. It ain't over.
And fabulous work coming through from the D. Kind of secure the site, get the information with the Dart, and play this one safe and simple. 8-12 on the scoreline.
Yeah, I agree.
Looked like a simple one to close out, but finally, after 7 or 8 rounds of play,
Yeah, definitely.
they were able to respond. The Raddy squad.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm calling that is because the jerseys, because why not?
If I'll play off your.
Down there's ult ready.
Here we go. Paranoia, simple entry. Girthquake happy to kind of aggress here as soon as they see the first sign of contact. But look at this. The Sova immediately looking to activate. And wow, Sphinx goes down. Plucked out of the sky. And the D is able to find themselves a first chance. He could look to get revived, but Schism
You will
5v3.
not kill my
able to kind of get a chance. Keep that lead. 5v4 still remains. Wow, okay. Check this man's PC. The D able to get that smoke spam. Beautiful lineup comes through. A 3v4 with B side up for the taking here.
Sage and Jet or B. I'm gonna turn to smoke.
They know about the 2 being towards B site. The Sage and Jet have to rotate over to kind of help the squad. But what can Sova do? Brody. Backside. Looking to get 2, 3, maybe even not quite. But that's good enough. Enables them a retake. And now a chance to finish it here off of the heroics. Great chance. There's a 2v1. He needs to clutch up for the squad. Gets slowed. Can't get the 1. And the spam from Tim is good. They close it out. And the ninjas come out on top.
VCT champion!
Celebrations erupt as they get this one over the line. And as they are able to truly get the comeback. Delivered in time. It seemed like they were moments away from disaster. But Gerstradamus, regardless of the fact of how much he tried, so many clutches, so much of an attempt available there, not able to get across the line in terms of the defense. But yeah, Gerstradamus put up quite the numbers, 22 and 17. Incredible way to push this one forwards. And the cameras truly do say it. They tried their best. Tried as they might. But that would be it. Thank you for watching this one. And we'll be back later on with some more action.